Paramhans Swami Mahéšvaránanda, I would like to ask you on behalf of the Czech Society for Nutrition and Vegetarian Diet several questions about vegetarianism. According to the UN Food and Agriculture Organization, it is necessary to reduce the production of meat by half just to prevent further deteriorating of the current state of the environment on the planet. This statement was made in 2006. Do you consider this statement exaggerated? How would you evaluate the current situation today?
Well, the question is very good, and the situation in the world is such a critical that it has to be considered, has to overthink. I would not say only to reduce meat 50%, but I would say to reduce 100%. Yes, United Nations have declared or spoke. Also the Nobel Prize winner, they were, especially Mr. Pancholi, he said very strictly, but it's not followed. Saying the government is saying, the United Nations is saying, but is not followed. Unfortunately, it's not happened not like that. It will take time that people will overthink. Now finally they have to do, because day by day so many illnesses is coming, and there soon has to come some kind of virus that no any medicine can treat. And this is because consuming of the meats and killing of the animals.
Thank you. Georg Engel was proving the connection and mutual influencing of microsystems and macrosystems, from molecular to family, from family to nation, and from nation to the universe. How, according to you, in this context, is the suffering of millions of the killed animals who are killed daily influence the health of humans?
Well, it is well known. It is said, what you eat, like that you will be. While nourishment is not only for your physical muscles, but is also for your mind, for your consciousness, intellect. Those muscles and strength built through the meat is full of aggressivity and full of the animal qualities that then humans cannot control their emotion, their anger. Therefore, it's very important that we know what we should eat. The food which is balanced by nature and eating vegetarian diet, it improves also the spiritual energy, the spirituality in human. And spiritual energy means not just only God and this, but spiritual energy is balancing the family situation in the office, in the street, in society, at home. So spiritual energy means harmony, love, understanding, mutual understandings. This comes from this positive energy, and that develops if the food is not so aggressive, and the millions of animals are killed per day. Their pain and their suffering reflects on humans' physical health, mental health, psychic or emotional, and so on. So in every aspect, it's not good to kill the animals and eat the animals.
Today we are witnessing an important increase in aggression, especially in case of children and teenagers. Can vegetarianism somehow contribute to reducing or even solving of this problem?
Today's youth is problem, but I would not blame the youth. Its problem is from the parents. Parents are guilty. They are not capable to give them education which education children needs and the right nourishment. If they will all have a sattvic and good nourishment, there will be no these problems of the drugs, criminalities, aggressivities, and so on. If it's continuing like this, it will be biggest destructive force as a youth. That's also another problem we are waiting now. It will develop. Therefore, vegetarian balanced life will give happiness, joy, contentment, and motivation of a happy, healthy, long life to the youth. That's very important. So parents have the responsibility. And this is responsibility of the doctors. Actually, doctors give always wrong reports because they like to eat meat. And they can't give up. And they said this and this. You see, millions of the children or billion children in the world with the families, they are vegetarian, they are very, very happy, very healthy. And you see in our Yoga and Daily Life organization, 99% all whole families and children, they are vegetarian, and you see how good they are, how good in this school. They are completely other, very intelligent, very successful, even in the sport, in the studying, in culture, in art, in everything.
In the current times, we are getting aware that we are living through an important climate change, but also economic crisis, but there is also an ethical crisis. Is there any correlation or connection between these crises and the way people eat?
Yes, last 40 years, the same thing I'm repeating, I'm saying. Here when I came to Europe first time, 40 years ago, the people were laughing when you spoke about vegetarian. They said, what? Is this eating? And now you see my 40 years activities, especially in Czechoslovakia, previous Czechoslovakia, the people have even opened the vegetarian restaurants and become many people vegetarian. And now around the world and also World Health Organization is advising to lead a vegetarian life, very good. So it has an effect, and this ecological crisis and economical crisis would not have come here in the world if we would have followed the vegetarian diet. If all will become vegetarian, there will be enough work to do. Enough field will be good. We will have very good agriculture, we will have balance. But time has to come that a human have no choice anymore. Either eat vegetarian or die. Because this meat, whatever is animals also developing in them certain kind of hormones and this that humans will not be able to digest. Then they have to become vegetarian. So better to do now than that when it's too late.